Hi, everyone. Good morning. Hi, Francesca. Hi, Caroline. Caroline. Hi, Michelle. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Can I have a thumbs up so that I know you can see me and hear me properly, please? Caroline, everything is good. Hi, Karen. Good morning, Alexandra, all from here in Annapolis, MD. It's 5:15 a.m. Yay. Yay, early, early. Michelle, what is the time there in Australia now? Thank you for all the love. Oh, I'm so happy to be back so that we can continue our journey throughout the chakras. But first of all, how are you feeling? How are you feeling after doing this series? Let it settle down. Let it stick with you for some time. Michelle, it's 6:45 p.m. in Adelaide. Ooh, it's late there. Look at the time span that we have here. Karen, I don't know if anyone is earlier than Karen right now. So Karen, it's 5:15 a.m. and Michelle, it's 6:45 p.m. Whoa. Whoa. It's really, yeah, it's really amazing. We are on the same planet, connecting at the same time, but still we are in different tenses. um, so Michelle is coming in from the future for me, right? My present is here. So Michelle is coming in from the future, and Karen, you are coming in from the past. It's so interesting. Michelle, Easter Monday holiday. Oh, it's a holiday there. Well, here in Portugal, we don't we also call it Easter Monday, but we don't. It's not a holiday. Well, not everywhere. Some regions they act as if it is a holiday, but here, at least here around Lisbon, no, we call it, yes, Easter Monday, but it's like any other Monday. But if we go south or even north Portugal, there are some places where it is still a holiday. Well, people act as a holiday, although it's not a proper calendar holiday. Karen, I'm so happy to be here, feeling settled, grounded, and at peace. Beautiful, beautiful. And so, how was your Sunday? How was it? Meaning that, well, we had all those sessions every day, and yesterday we had a pause. So, did you feel anything like really settling, like Karen is saying, something that turned? Any keys, any insights that you experienced? How was your body feeling? Because whenever we work with energy, our body will reflect it. And on the other way around, it also works. Whenever we work with our body, our energetic system will feel it. Francesca, I couldn't attend the other events today. I'm free to attend, which is interesting as I often have a blocked throat chakra. Of course, Francesca. That's why you are here. That's why you are here. Even for all of you that could not attend the past days, fear nothing because you are just right on the right session for you today. Although this is a journey, but it's not a mandatory journey, of course. So trust the synchronicities, trust the flow. Whatever made you be here today, yeah, stick with it. Because Francesca, yeah, often that is what happens. We are just drawn to something that calls out our attention. And there's always a reason for that, always. So even if you have not attended the other sessions, they are all recorded. So if you do like to watch them or revisit them, they are available for you to do so. If you already follow me for quite some time, you know where to find them. If this is your first time here with us, ask me at the end of the session by sending me a message right here through my profile to the Insight Timer, and I will send you the link so you can access them all. Francesca, that's what I thought. How fortunate. Beautiful. Elizabeth, very tumultuous and emotional, profound clearings. Yes. Emotional. Yes. Yes, well, especially because we were working with the heart chakra on the previous session. And so the time to settle that energy, yes, you may have had like some tears in your eyes or something pouring down or a profound sense of something um, uh, pressing your chest and little by little just opening up because those were your emotions being set free. And this does not work overnight. Well, sometimes it does, but in a very specific situations. But it's like something is like stirring and unfolding and taking its time. Yes. Karen, I enjoyed the extra sleep. Although I've attended many of your other live sessions, this is my first time for your equinox. Beautiful. And then again, my throat needs to be cleared. This has been happening throughout the journey, the full journey. So probably something for me is coming through as well for my throat here today. It's also one of my, I cannot say weakest, but maybe with more tendency to be blocked, my throat chakra, since I was a kid. I would have a lot of inflammation, throat inflammations all the time. Sorry. I cannot sing. I cannot sing. So it's something that has been with, like the throat chakra has been with me like mostly of around my whole life, although it's quite better because I use my voice to do something else. Although I cannot sing, everyone in my family sings. They have beautiful voices, but not me. It's fine. I used to struggle with that when I was a kid. But now, well, I use my voice to share. So, and to do these meditations and to do these sessions and to teach. So it's still working. And I don't have throat inflammations anymore. Well, now for some decades now. But yeah. Um, Michelle, whoops, you reminded me I need some water. Yes, please go and get. If I haven't said this today yet, go and grab some water or some tea to have you nearby. You will be needing it throughout the session to replace everything we will be taking out of our energetic system. We will replace it with water or tea. Today, actually, I have water, plain water. The other days I used to have some tea, but not today. Taking a break on the tea. Because everything we put inside our body, it goes, even as simple as it seems, it goes through our liver. And yesterday it was Easter, so a lot of sweets, a lot of things coming inside the body. So water, I'm sticking with water today. But yeah, you will be needing it. Okay, go ahead and grab some. And if you have anything blue, like sky blue, laying around, go and get it to have it nearby. This is the color of the throat chakra, usually a light a sky blue kind of color. Turquoise as well, as Isabel is saying. Good morning, beautiful souls. Happy to be back with all of you, with you all. My favorite chakra. There you go. Turquoise is my color. I could wear it every day. Beautiful, beautiful. So yes, if you have even light blue crystals, any kind of them, just grab them. I always have this one nearby, which is Amazonite. This is, I like raw kind of crystals, not the polished ones. So Amazonite is a very good one for the throat chakra. And I love the shape of this one because it really reminds me of our throat somehow, right? Our thyroid even. It's like one wing of a butterfly. I always have it with me during the sessions. Okay, Karen, and I'm so grateful to use your voice for this. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Yeah. And I used to, well, I've always used my voice. I'm just remembering when I was younger, I would perform. I wanted to be an actress, so I was in a local drama group at my hometown, and I would always be on stage, and my voice would like be really out there. And this one time, I had to sing. It was so painful for me. I had like this very good director. Well, he was not the director, he was helping out. And he would rehearse me and he was like, "No, but you can sing." And I was like, "No, I cannot." "Yes, please try." And I would try, and my voice would be like, oh, all over the place except the place where it should be. And he was like, okay, okay, okay. You just sing or say as you want the lines, I mean, because it was a musical. Yeah, but it was painful, both for me and for the audience, I guess. And so they just dropped it. And okay, now I can just say, but I never had a problem like putting my voice out there, just the singing part. Odd, but it is related with the throat chakra. It is. It is. Um, Caroline, I have lapis lazuli, beautiful. Karen's saying to Isabel, turquoise is my favorite too. It's my birthstone and I have it all over my house. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, turquoise is a very special stone, very special crystal because it has a personality of its own, not just because of the color, but because of those strings, like, I don't know how to call them, those lines that are engraved there. I think it's so beautiful. And yeah, it helps us to connect with our throat chakra. It helps us to clear. So our voice feels authentic because here is we use our voice to express our authenticity. And it's very connected with what we say, what we say, what we express. It's a very special chakra. We will go into that in a few moments. Just come on in, sit down, relax. If this is your first time here with us, please come and say where you are on the planet and what time is it. And yeah, if you'd like to say why you were attracted to the session, very good. It would be very nice to know as well. So for those that do not know me, my name is Alexandra. I am Portuguese. I live in beautiful place called Sintra in Portugal, nearby Lisbon, our capital. I live amongst nature, so everything is really green around here. And these meditations, well, usually they take place from here where I stand right now. This is a little studio that my dad and my husband built for me, so I could have a place for my meditations. It's so beautiful. Sometimes I cannot be here when it's raining, especially because the sound is really, really bad. But because now we have like a quiet weather, I'm able to do this once more. And here on Inside Timer, we always gather on new moons, full moons, equinoxes, and solstices. So this is the main work that we do here. So every other week, we are here to be together, either on the new moon or the full moon. For this time, especially during the equinox, we are here for 7 days. We started this journey on last Monday, with the root chakra, and we are on a journey throughout the 7 main chakras that we have in our body. And today is the day that it's dedicated to the throat chakra. And so tomorrow we will have the third eye chakra, and finally on Wednesday we end the journey with the crown chakra. So be very welcome, even if it's your first time here. The sessions are being recorded, and you can check them out once you ask me for the link through a message here on Inside Timer at the end of the session. Okay. Chuck says, I woke up with a sore throat this morning. Okay, Chuck, let's see what the meditations tell you about that. Francesca, I'm in the UK near Cambridge. It's 10:30, same time as here. I have labradorite, fluorite, and another mystery blue crystal. Ooh, beautiful. Yeah, those are very good. Very good indeed for the throat chakra. Speaking of which, I need to clear my throat once more. Sorry. I think it's because I'm having coffee just before the session. And coffee has this effect on the throat. I should have known this. I should have known this. Um, but yeah, but it's something that has been with me throughout the whole uh, journey right now. So I will keep on drinking. Roseanne, I'm from Brazil. Oh, és brasileira? Are you Brazilian, Roseanne? I lived in Brazil for 1 year. 16 years ago. Oh my God, time flies. Time flies. I loved being in Brazil. I loved it. It was, I felt like coming home when I went there. So I loved it. Where in Brazil are you? Z, hi, good morning, dear. Good morning. Hi, Tracy. First time here. Oh, be very, very welcome. You're in Manchester, UK. Lots of tension in my throat, which drew me to the session. Beautiful. Okay. Tension in our throat, things that we need to speak out, and we are not. And not just that, something else. Something else. Elodie, hi Elodie. Good morning, dear. Welcome back. Nice to have you on the session. Roseanne, Porto Alegre, in the south. I didn't go to Porto Alegre. The southest I went was Floripa. Floripa. Loved it. Loved it. I was living in Volta Redonda. Você conhece? I was living near Rio de Janeiro. Near, yeah, near, 3 hours away. It's near. Okay, so thank you for your presence. So if you just walked in, go and grab a cup of water. Okay. I'm just repeating because I'm seeing people coming in on the session, and that's one of the main things that we need throughout the whole session is water or tea to be drinking. Okay, so now the throat chakra. If the throat chakra had a statement, it would be, let me just write it here, throat chakra had a statement, it would be, I speak, as in, I speak my truth. So this is a journey, right? We started with the root chakra, where we understand ourselves, or we understand that we exist because we are part of a community, we are part of a tribe. So we follow whatever they tell us to follow at the root chakra level. These are our origins. Then we move on to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is where we understand ourselves as a part of a one-on-one relationship. We establish relationships with many people, but one at a time. So these one-on-one relationships, this is where we understand ourselves through the lenses of that relationship. So it's not that we are an individual at this point. No, we are still part of something. So we were part of the tribe. At the sacral level, we are part of a relationship, and we understand ourselves as part of it. And then we move to the solar plexus. This is where our individuation process starts to happen. Here we understand ourselves through the relationship that we have with ourselves. So we establish that relationship with our inner power. And here is where we start to own our own space. We start to exist, not as part of a relationship with other people, but as part of a relationship with ourselves. And then we come to the heart center. The heart center is where we understand our existence through love, through divine love. this is where our authenticity is. This is where we start to move towards our soul. So the first three chakras, root, sacral, and solar plexus, they are part of our personality. The heart is the bridge between the lower and the upper chakras. And the upper chakras, they are at the level of our soul. So it's no longer only about ourselves and what we know about ourselves, but what we know about ourselves and our relationship with the wider world. And so we come to the throat. The throat, so we experience our authenticity and our essence at the heart center, at our heart chakra level. And now at the throat, we express that authenticity. And sometimes it's hard because we are still influenced by the outer world. But the throat, so the statement I speak, it has to do with our inner truth. I speak my inner truth. That's what a balanced throat chakra does. Allows us to speak our inner truth, to express ourselves authentically, to listen to our truth, to listen to ourselves. And so at this point, we have something that is called, or the mission of this chakra is to surrender to divine will. So our will also resides here, but it's not an ego kind of will. It's a wider kind of will. It's when we connect our authenticity with the flow of life. So surrender to divine will through the power of choice. Every choice is made at this level. So whenever we are not making our choices, we may feel tension, we may feel inflammation, because it's being influenced by something external to ourselves. So surrender to divine will through the power of choice. Hi, peace. Welcome, dear. Welcome. So this is the mission of the throat chakra, to surrender to divine will through the power of choice. Because we always have a choice, and free will comes here as well. Surrender means we are not controlling. So these are opposite words, or antonyms. How can I say that in English? They are not synonyms, they are the other thing. So they are opposite. Surrender and control, they are opposite. And whenever we stop controlling what is not ours to control and start going with the flow, according to who we are at our essence, life starts to fit everywhere, right? Every piece of the puzzle starts to match their own places. Hi, Robin. Welcome as well. It's 5:30 in New York, 5:30 a.m., Robin. Yay. Early. And Peace, I think you are still behind. What time is it in Arizona now? Sorry, I have a fly in my water. Not a fly. Yeah, it's done. Gone. Okay. Karen, beautiful. Peace, 2:40 a.m. right now. So look at this. Peace, 2:40 a.m. And Michelle, it's 7 p.m. Something like that, almost 7 p.m. Right? Wonderful. Wider time span. Okay, so signs of an unbalanced, no, first the balanced ones. Let me read them. So signs of a balanced throat chakra is honesty, loyalty, integration, peace. Look at that, peace. Authenticity, inner and outer communication, meaning that because communication happens in a two-way street. So we speak and we listen. They are both part of the communication process. And with a very well balanced throat chakra, 50% speaking, 50% listening. This is what we are aiming for. If we speak more than we listen, something is out of balance there. If we listen more than we speak, something is out of balance there. So not all silences are signs of a balanced throat chakra or signs of wisdom. Sometimes they are, but we need to speak as much as we listen. Either way. Yeah. Signs of an unbalanced throat chakra: unable to communicate, ignorance, lies. These lies, they can be white lies. They can be, well, if it's not that out of balance, some white lies. Sometimes they are unconscious lies. When we lie to ourselves, when we keep on lying to ourselves, our throat chakra is out of balance. And we do that often because we want to please, because we don't want to hurt anyone, because we want to avoid hurting ourselves, and so on and so on. So those are signs of an unbalanced throat chakra. Yeah. And also depression comes along as well because we are suppressing our authenticity. And so depression comes easily. Depression is not a specific symptom of the throat chakra. It has all other causes, but this might be one of them. Okay, depression is a complex. It's a complex, I would say, feeling even, but it comes from the mind. Depression comes from the mind because depression is when we feel so out of tune with our authenticity and so unsatisfied with the present moment that we keep on turning back. We keep on going to the past. We keep on going to our memories, capturing our memories, trying to grab them somehow. And so being in presence is hurtful. That's when depression comes because it's hurtful to be here and be authentic. Yeah, that's why it is connected with the throat chakra and not only with the throat. I would say that depression is like a sign of an unbalanced all energetic system. Hi Kanu, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. How are you? Karen, can you please repeat the balanced list? Yes, the balanced. So honesty is easy. Loyalty. So we are loyal to our feelings. We are loyal to our integrity. We are loyal to other people. We are loyal to the situations, right? Integrity. I would say it's one of the words of this, although I do not have that in my list, but integrity is one of the balanced symptoms or signs of a balanced of of a balanced throat chakra. We feel peace because we are being honest with ourselves. We feel authentic. Inner and outer communication feels easy and balanced as well. 50% speaking, 50% listening. We speak our truth. And that's it. We are connected with who we are at our essence. And we express it, right? It's like we have something connected to our heart. And then our heart speaks through our mouth. Yeah, our words, the words that come out, they are truly connected with our heart, with our essence. And we feel that. When that happens, we feel it. We feel it. Kanu, I'm good, thanks. And you? Good also. Thank you, Kanu. Karen, most welcome. Okay, so let me see if I missed something here about the signs. No. Well, good. I could say like good practices to connect. Although I will propose a practice at the end of the session. Some practices that can help with the throat chakra are silent retreats, especially if we have a racing mind and we have a racing kind of speech, like we cannot stop speaking or chatting or always have to say something about the situations. Silent retreats are good to balance that because they do the opposite. The silent retreats, they're like, they calm down your mind because you are not allowed to speak. And so you stick with yourself. Writing is also very good practice for the throat chakra. Singing, the thing that I cannot do, singing is good. Everything that has to do with sound, well, sound, I think I did not mention, but the element of this chakra is the sound elements. Sounds. So those sound baths, they are perfect to balance a throat chakra. And Kanu is saying Vipassana is an example of silent meditation. Yes, it's one of the yoga practices, and it is very good for the throat chakra. What else can I tell you about this? Yeah, mindfulness. Mindfulness is the mindfulness meditation, which is just not just paying attention to something at a time, like in a slow motion. That also helps with the throat chakra. Okay, so let me see if there was something. Yes, another thing. So the throat chakra, it is called in Sanskrit. Can you correct me if I say this wrong? But it is called Vishuddha, Visuddha. I don't know. Visuddha. No, missing an H. Vis ut Visuddha Francesca. Yeah. And this means Kanu Vishuddha. Okay. I really need to learn how to say this. But this is the throat chakra, and it translates to the purifier. The purifier, as in purifies the truth, our inner truth. It also functions as a filter. And why is that? Because everything that comes from the outside world, it enters, that we listen, right? It enters. Imagine this: words coming out of other people's mouths, they go inside our ears and they go straight to our heart, and then we speak about them. So this means that we need to filter. That's why it's the purifier. We need to filter what we listen, and we need to filter what we say. And so when the throat chakra is really balanced, it can do that easily. Easily. Not everything we listen is meant to stay with us. And sometimes not everything we feel inside is meant to come out. Kenu says, do you know anything about its 16 petals? I have been searching for that info, but haven't found it yet. No, I cannot say I do. Kanu is talking about the symbol of the chakra. I do not have any of my books here, so I would show it to you, because the chakras are often pictured as flowers. Flowers, like the mandalas, they have a center and then they have a lot of petals around. The throat chakra has 16 petals around the center. And why is that? I don't know. I cannot answer that. Okay, so do you have any questions about the throat chakra? This is not meant to be like a whole course on the chakras, just pinpointing some of the most important features of each one of them. Karen says, the info you're sharing about our chakra is so important. I've been taking so many notes. Beautiful. Thank you, Karen. Yes, they are. Chakra. I have a thing with the chakras. I'm not specialized in any like, well, I am specialized in one of the chakras systems, but not as in yogic or Vedic texts, Indian texts. No, I already filtered that through another books. And there is one specific course that I took many, many years ago that is about the mirror. I think translating into English is mirror, body mirror system. No, sistema corpo espelho. Yeah, body mirror system. Yeah, that was the first one the first course where I started to know about the chakras. And that stuck with me for a long, long time. So I kept on reading and reading and reading and experiencing what they meant. And yes, they do have their own language. Each one of them has their own language. And I find that really, really interesting. But I don't know everything about them yet. Probably when I'm an old lady, I would know more about all of them. Robin, tight bits, yes, titty bits of each of the chakras. I love this understanding of the chakras as a whole journey, like we build upon each one of them until we reach the crown, because they have a way of translating the parts of our lives that are important to us. All of them. And there are some theories, it's really interesting because whenever we speak about the energetic system, we are talking about psychological features as well. Features, I don't know if features is the word, but we are talking about, skills that we have, important things that we have in our life that we need to pay attention to. The first academic course that I took was a master's in psychology. So I studied psychology for 5 years. And when I started moving that knowledge or bringing that knowledge into the energetic system, I found a lot of matches between the chakras and anything else, and a lot of psychological theories. So I find that really, really interesting. We are all talking about the same thing. We just call it different things. We just use different words to the same things. So all the chakra system, for instance, I can share easily this with you. When I first stepped into it, to the chakras, I was like, oh, this reminds me of Maslow, the hierarchy of needs of Maslow, which is a pyramid that has, well, of course, this is already updated right now, 20 years after my studies. This is already updated or upgraded, this theory. But one of the basic theories of psychology about our needs is like a pyramid. And each layer of that pyramid connects with the chakras. Caroline, yes, Maslow, yes. Kanu, I didn't know you were a psychologist. Yes, I am a psychologist, among other things, but my basis is psychology. It is. Tarot, the tarot came inside my life also while I was studying psychology, because I look at it, oh, this, again, we are talking about the same thing. And at the time I was working with projection tests and how we look at pictures and how they speak back to us. And so the tarot came along as well. So everything is really tight. We are all talking about the same things. Karen, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Kind of interesting. Yes, it is. It is. But I think it was not by chance that I studied psychology and then moved to more esoteric. Well, they are not esoteric. This is psychology. Whatever we do here, it is psychology at all times. Mira, hi Mira. Super late today. I'm sorry, joining from the ER. Oh, not feeling well. Please can you send me positive thoughts and prayers? Of course, Mira. Mira, we are here with you. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I hope everything goes fine in a few moments for you. P says I have associate degree in science psychology. Oh, there you go. Peace. So fascinating. This is. Okay. What psychology taught me or brought to the table is this ability to be analytical at all times. Whenever I approach any of these techniques, any of these knowledges, any of these feelings that I have, that are very intuitive, as in I am an intuitive therapist as well. I'm a very sensitive person, so I feel I feel things. But psychology helps me to ground what I feel, and it helps me to really have a kind of a scientific kind of approach when I bring you all these knowledges, because we are all talking about the same thing. It's really interesting. And I keep on being curious about this, you know? So yeah, I'm glad I get to share that with you. It's so good. Isabel, I read somewhere the throat chakra is also the center of our soul mission. Yes, because this is where we express our soul, the seat of our soul. It is said to be on our heart center. So our essence, our authenticity, it resides there. And because the throat is so connected with the heart chakra, this is where we express our soul's mission. We can have our soul, we can know our soul mission, and it can stay with us throughout our whole life. But unless we speak it, it does not manifest. Does that make sense? So the throat chakra is here to manifest our soul mission. Mira, everyone, sending you very healing thoughts and healing energy. So good, so good. Thank you, thank you. Isabel, especially difficult as it's the bridge between feelings and thoughts, heart and mind. Yeah. The mind is a rebel that we have. But it's also here, I would say, to make us question. Although we love going with the flow and everything is okay, but we need to question. We always need to question what is happening. Questioning in terms of reflecting. What does this mean? Why am I going with the flow here? It's not about second guessing ourselves, but questioning. Because the more aware we are, the more the life becomes brighter. I don't know if you get me, but it's like whenever we question, we are becoming more aware. The more we become more aware, the more attentive we are. So we start to notice those little things. We start to notice the details. We start to notice, oh, look, that flower. Oh, look, the moon is brighter today. Oh, what a wonderful bird. So we tend to not go past life, but really be attentive to it. And for that, we need to be aware, and we need to slow down, and we need to stop those racing thoughts and direct them into wakening us up. Isabel, you haven't met mine, the most rebel of all. Your mind, yeah, our mind is a rebel. It is a rebel. Karen, making space for curiosity. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you so much, everyone, for your support to Mira. Mira, please be sure that we are here. Yes, everything will be okay. Everything. Okay. So how we have been chatting for a long time now? Well, throat chakra, of course. I would say if I had to have a zodiac archetype connected to the throat, it would be Gemini. I think it would be the messenger. Although Gemini takes the message from one side to the other side, not really the ones that come from the inside, but still, I would say it's a very Gemini kind of energy that we may experience here at the throat. Karen, I'm Gemini rising. There you go. Peace, I want to sing more and share my voice. Yeah, that's the throat chakra. That's the throat chakra, like speaking really loud, really loudly. Okay, so first timers, how will this go on? So we have chatted for quite some time now about the throat chakra. And now we will have a grounding meditation for us to be right here and right now, connecting with ourselves, with everyone, with the community that is gathered here, either live or on the replay. And of course, connecting with Mother Earth. She's the one that holds us, that supports us, that nurtures us. And we need that. Okay, Mother Nature, Mother Earth. Afterwards, we will have a specific meditation regarding the throat chakra. We will have some experience, some insights coming through, very personal ones. So I will just guide you there. I will not tell you what insights are those, but be attentive during that guided meditation. And afterwards, I will draw cards from the beloved star dragons. They always have a message for us. Always, always. Very special messages every time. And then at the end of the session, I will leave you with some affirmations for you to connect with the throat chakra and the practice of the day. So you can take this session further or whenever you'd like to connect with the throat chakra. Okay. So for this grounding meditation, I will try to keep it short. But usually it takes approximately 20 minutes. You just need a cup of water or tea nearby, and either to sit or to lay down in a comfortable position. Sitting either on a chair, directly on the floor, either way, make sure that your spine is aligned. And you can help with that by rolling your shoulders back and imagining you have a string pulling you up from the top of your head. That way your vertebrae will be on top of each other and energy can easily flow up and down. If you are sitting on a chair, sorry, my voice, place your feet parallel to the floor, like the soles really touching the floor so you can connect with the ground. If you cannot reach the floor with the soles of your feet, you can place a pillow underneath them, and that way you will be automatically connecting. If you are already sitting on the ground, just crisscross your legs. If you are, I'm so sorry about this. Yeah, I need to stop the coffee before the sessions. If you are laying, also place your feet parallel to the floor. That means that your knees are high and supporting each other. And that way your spine will be automatically aligned on the floor or on the surface you are laying on. For extra comfort, you can place a pillow underneath the back of your knees and or underneath the back of your neck. Either sitting or laying down, hands facing down, as we will be grounding, directing our energy towards the ground, towards Mother Earth, towards the planet. If you are laying, you can also either place your hands alongside your body or somewhere on your body, like your heart, your belly, your stomach, wherever it feels comfortable in placing your hands. Just go ahead. As long as they are facing the ground, you're good to go. And now I will invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. This kind of breathing helps you to release the tensions from your body. So let's do this 3 times to start. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Keep your shoulders away from your ears at all times. One more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. And now keep breathing at your own pace. And imagine you have a cord, a golden cord, attached to your root chakra that goes all the way down to the center of the planet, going through every layer until it connects with the core. That golden cord goes through the crust and then through the mantle, through the outer core, and into the inner core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. This golden cord will function as a drain to whatever it is not serving you anymore, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Take your attention to your physical body first. And notice if there are any tensions in your muscles, any rigid parts of yourself. Maybe on your neck, on your shoulders, on your chest, around your hips, on your stomach, Using your breath, you will push all those tensions down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those tensions go down that golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. Keep breathing at your own pace. And bring your attention to your emotional body now. Notice if there are any emotions lingering around, any sadness, grief, shame, guilt, anger, fear. Using your breath, you will also push them down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those emotions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. Take your attention to your mental body now. And observe if there are any thoughts coming to you, any worries, any anxieties, any to-do lists. Let them come, but put them inside bubbles. So when using your breath, they can easily go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth to be transmuted as well. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those bubbles of thoughts go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. Keep breathing at your own pace. As deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. And take your attention to your aura around you. This is an egg-shaped shelter that surrounds and protects your vital space, where nothing nor anyone is allowed to be except yourself. Your auric field holds your physical and your energetic bodies. Take a look at its limits and imagine them to be golden. Observe them and notice if there are any holes or any tears, any cords coming in, muddy or foggy areas, energetic debris. If you find a hole, fill it with golden light. If you find a tear, mend it using a golden string. Cords coming in, cut them using golden scissors or a golden sword. And take a deep breath here and out. Mud or fog, you can clean them using a golden cloth. And energetic debris, you can sweep it using a golden broom. Any object or tool you may have used to take care of the limits of your aura, you can now let them go, down the golden cord and into Mother Earth, so they can be transmuted. Remember that this is your vital space. Nothing nor anyone is allowed to be there except yourself, not even the objects or tools you may have created. So let them go. Take a deep breath here. And out. Inside your aura and on the top of your head, visualize a golden rosebud that rotates and has sticky petals, grabbing anything at their passage. This rosebud will help you to clean the space between your physical skin and the limits of your aura. So let it rotate all around you, from top to bottom, cleaning thoroughly every inch, every centimeter of your vital space. Take a deep breath and out. Once the rosebud has reached the bottom of your aura, you can let it go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. And using your hand, your physical hand or your hand of light, cut the golden cord you have attached to your root chakra, let it fall down to the ground so it too is transmuted, and put on a new golden cord coming out of your root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth as we did before. Going through every layer on the planet until it connects with the core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath here and out. And outside your aura, imagine 4 rooted roses around you. 1 rose in front of you, 1 on the left, 1 behind you, and 1 on the right. Let these roses come in any color that they wish. Just make sure they are well rooted, that they are healthy, and that they are roses and not any other plant or flower. These are your guardian roses. They are here to protect you, to help you with visualization and with separation, separating your energy from everybody else's, so we can all learn to respect each other's vital spaces. Take a deep breath here and out. If one or more of these roses does not look well, is dried out or fading away, please blow up all the roses. Let their ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted and put on a new set of 4 rooted roses around your aura. You may have to do this several times, and it's okay. Do it as many times as you need to ensure you have healthy roses surrounding you. Take a deep breath here and out. And now on top of your head, visualize a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. And it comes inside your body through the crown of your head, bringing within its golden light. And slowly moving down your body from your head to your throat, and then to your chest, touching every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ, making you shine from the inside out. Take a deep breath here and out. Let the sun go to your stomach now. And then your belly, your genitals, then down your thighs, your knees, and exit your body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. And because this is a very intense energy for our body to be holding on to, please place the palms of your hands directly on the ground in front of you so that you can release the excess amount of this golden light and have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. If you don't release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the ground and drink lots of water. You can also walk bare feet on your room. If you cannot reach the floor with the palms of your hands, you can just shake your hands alongside your body. Shake them, and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. Make sure your fingers are pointing to the ground. So the energy has somewhere to go to, is directed there. Okay. Shake as much as you need. And then when you feel ready, you can take a deep breath out your mouth. And gently come back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Open your eyes. Stretch your body like you were just waking up from a nap. And drink some of that water or tea that you have nearby. You were releasing a lot of things, and now it's time to replace them. Water or tea are the best things to do that. Cheers. Okay. So how are you? How was this meditation for you? So let us know on the comments. Sorry, I'm still cleaning. Whenever I'm burping, I'm sorry about that. It means I'm cleaning. Probably the energy of all of us together. Mira got cleared for release now. It was something minor, but scared me. Better safe than sorry. Thank you for all your support and healing energy. I think that's what helped. Beautiful. Mira. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. So you are already on your way home? Hopefully, yes. Yeah. Francesca, the meditation felt cleansing. Yeah, it does clear our field, not just our field, but whole our energetic system. Elodie, I feel very good. Thank you. Most welcome. Do you feel like you have more space to breathe somehow? Hopefully, yes. This is the meditation we should do like every day. Same as we take care of our physical body, we should take care of our energetic body as well, bodies, plural. This meditation really helps us to do just that. Yeah. Yeah. Elodie, yes. Francesca saying to Mira, so glad it's nothing serious. Beautiful. Yeah. Listen and hi, Lisananda. Welcome. I was very late, but you have this on track. Yeah. Well, this is being recorded, Lisananda, so yeah. Isabel expanded. No yawning this time. The real golden sun above my head helped me a lot. Francesca, I saw a lot of smoke, debris, and had to regrow my roses 4 times. Well, those roses, the guardian roses, well, they are dealing with energy that surrounds our energetic system. Either it's something that comes from within or something that comes from without. So they are there to take care of that kind of energy and to protect you. So, yes, sometimes they need to regrow a lot of times. That's totally normal. Totally. Mira getting a few meds, then we'll be on my way home. Great, Mira, great. Okay, so now for this next meditation, specific one regarding the throat chakra. you will still need to refill your cup, because at the end you will also need to drink something. Well, water or tea, of course, because it will be, although it is directed to the throat chakra, it will also, you will still have that golden cord right from your root chakra. So that cord has a function to keep draining what is not serving you. So some releases will happen as well. Okay. So water or tea always nearby. Okay. So for this specific meditation regarding the throat chakra, same as before, either sitting on a chair, directly on the floor, laying somewhere. The only difference is that instead of having our hands facing down to ground to direct our energy towards the earth, we will have our hands facing up. Now we will be receiving. We will be open to listen. We will be open to receiving insights. So at all times, just let your imagination flow. Don't second guess yourself. Follow through the images that come to your mind. There's no right or wrong. I will just direct you somehow, but if your mind goes elsewhere, if your imagination goes elsewhere, just let it. Okay? I will always call you back when it's time. Okay? So don't think that you need to follow each and every word that I'm saying. I will ask a lot of questions. Those are prompts for your imagination get a little bit more flowy, a little bit more loosey, so you can follow through. It's like you have a movie happening in your head. Just let it. Okay, imagination is the means that we have to connect with our higher self. And so by placing our hands like this, we are just accepting without any kind of judgment. Okay, these are just for you to take mental notes along the way. It doesn't mean you will solve anything, but maybe you will gain some insights on whatever situations or subjects or themes of your life, especially related to your communication with your inner truth, that are going on and you need to acknowledge. So that's the goal of these meditations. And at the same time, it is clearing and opening space, releasing what does not serve you so you can be open for what's coming new. Okay. So sit or lay down, hands facing up, and let's breathe in once more through our nose as deeply as we can, and let the air flow out of our body through the mouth as slowly as we can. Okay, so take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. Keep breathing at your own rhythm. And outside your aura and beyond your guardian roses, visualize a sky blue rooted rose growing in front of you. You will now connect this rose to your throat chakra by using two golden strings. One string that comes out of the rose into the throat chakra, and another string that comes out of the throat chakra and into the rose. Ask the rose to open its petals and to show you a well. Look closely at the well. What is it made of? Is it a man-made well or a natural one? Does it have stones around it? Bricks? What does it look like? Notice the details. The colors, the shape. Is it whole or is it broken? What about the surroundings? Where is this well placed? On a forest, on a mountain, on a farm, on your cottage, at the beach? Even if it doesn't make sense, just go with it. We are not looking for logic. Just let your imagination flow. Don't second guess yourself. Go with the first thing that pops up into your mind and validate what you see and how you feel at all times. Take a deep breath here. And out. Now picture yourself by that well. What do you look like? What clothes are you wearing? How's your hair? Your facial expression? How are you moving? And how are you relating with that well? Do you approach it with curiosity? Do you try to change it? Do you turn your back on it? What happens? Can you find a bucket? If so, can you put it down the well to bring some water up? What happens when you do so? Take a deep breath here and out. Bring that bucket up and notice the water inside. If there is any. Does the water feel fresh? Does it look muddy? If you had a word to describe what you see and how you feel, what word would it be? Take a deep breath here and out. Do you feel safe to drink from that well? If so, can you taste the water? Or do you resist it? Take a deep breath here and out. Ask the rose to close its petals and to remove the strings that attach it to your throat chakra. And imagine a golden sun on the top of the rose. Entering now through its petals and going down the stem and leaves, leaving a golden trail where it passes. The golden sun goes through all the rose and exits to Mother Earth through its roots. And once it does, you can explode that rose and let its golden ashes to come down to the ground to be transmuted. And imagine another sky blue rooted rose growing in front of you, outside your aura and beyond the guardian roses. Once again, you will connect that rose to your throat chakra by using two golden strings. One string that comes out of the rose into your throat chakra, and another string that comes out of your throat chakra and into the rose. Remember to keep your hands facing up. Take a deep breath and out. Ask the rose to open its petals and to show you that well again. Did anything change from the previous one? Maybe it's bigger, it's brighter, it's made out of something different, has different colors, a different shape. Maybe it's in a different environment. So what happened there? Maybe you are seeing the exactly same thing, but brighter. Just let your imagination flow. Don't second guess yourself. Validate what you see and how you feel at all times. Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. Picture yourself by the well once again and notice your clothes, your actions, your hair, your facial expression. Did anything change? And how is your relation with the well? Can you touch it easily? Can you feel curious about it? Are you mending it? What is it that you are doing? What about that bucket? Can you see it? Can you touch it? Did it change somehow? Can you put it down the well to bring up some of its water? Does it go down easily? Does it come up easily? Does it come full of water? And what's that water like? Can you taste it? Can you touch it? Is it refreshing? If you had a word to describe what you see and how you feel, what word would it be? Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. Ask the rose to close its petals and to remove the strings that connect it to your throat chakra. Explode that rose. Let its ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted. And on the top of your head, visualize a golden sun. This sun enters your body through the crown of your head, bringing within its golden light and slowly moving down from your head to your throat, and then to your chest, touching every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ, making you shine from the inside out. Take a deep breath here and out. the sun continues down to your stomach, and then your belly, your genitals, goes down your thighs, your knees, and exits your body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. Same as before, let's dump the excess amount of this energy by placing our hands directly on the ground in front of us. So we can have just enough, not more and not less than what we need right now. You can also shake your hands alongside your body, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them. The energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. If we do not release the excess amount of this energy, we may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the ground, shake them alongside your body, and drink lots of water. And whenever you feel ready, take one more deep breath. Gently come back to the room. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Open your eyes. Stretch like you were just waking up from a nap. And now you are back into your body. And drink some of that water or tea that you have nearby so that you can replace everything you were taking out during the meditation. Go ahead. Okay. So how was that? Would like to share what you felt during the meditation? What differences could you see or sense from one rose to the other rose, from the first rose to the second rose? What happened there? The well, the symbology of the well is about tapping into our inner truth or tapping into our authenticity, into our essence, and bring it up so we can see it and share it with the world. So the bucket going down is us bringing that inner voice or inner truth outside. And the water is about our essence, is who we are at our essence. So this was the symbology of the well and the bucket going down and the water. So what did you experience? And let me see, Francesco saying family weekend, some tricky situations. Yes, that's why you had to blow up the roses around, right? Marcy, so good, but is that moose caged animal? That's so sad. I don't know what you mean, Marcy. What mouse or caged animal are you seeing? I don't know. Michelle says, I went from desolate to refreshing. Really interesting, Michelle. Really interesting. So desolate as in you were feeling desolated about your truth, about your essence, and now something has refreshed somehow. Yeah. Okay. So we have, okay, 1 hour and 51. Now, we will have some more minutes for you to share what you have felt. Please go ahead and do so. Please go ahead, write down on the comments. If you experience some words, some sensations that you would like to share, go ahead. Let us know how this experience was for you. The probability of anyone else experiencing exactly the same thing is really, really high. Okay, it's really, really high. So go ahead and share it. Take your time. I'm just bringing the dragons close by. Michelle says, desolate as in abandoned well, neglected, to a fresh water and refreshing. So you just received the healing there, right? Attend to your truth. I would say it was the most important insight for you. Attend to your truth rather than letting it just sit there abandoned, because it is much needed. We do need to speak our truth. We do need to tap into it, because it's who we are. It's who we are. We cannot avoid that. We cannot avoid who we are, no matter what. Okay, so when we have a very out of balanced throat chakra, we neglect our truth. Yeah. And here we are balancing it, bringing it back to center of our life. Always remember this: we are the main characters of our life. We play a secondary role in everyone else's life, but in our life, we have the power of choice. We have the power to make decisions for ourselves. And for that, we need to tap into our truth. We really need to know what we want in order to desire it, in order to choose it, and in order to manifest it. Francesca says, my well was outside on a little hillside behind my house by the sea. It was bubbling out of the hill over stones into a pool, very clear. Plants like ferns growing around it, butterflies and birds coming to drink. Beautiful. My bucket was a glass bowl. Wow, Francesca. Big bowl. I was drinking from it up and pouring it over me. The second well pool was big enough to swim in. Wow, look at that. Ooh, goosebumps now. Goosebumps. How beautiful your experience, Francesca. Thank you so much for sharing it. Really interesting. And Karen says, my stone well was known to me because it was located in the same clearing as my stone cottage from the heart chakra session. It was a well to a deep aquifer of clear, cool water. It was most delicious. Two words came to me: refreshing and restorative. Wow. That is just beautiful, Karen. Just beautiful. So, really connected to your truth, right? And your truth is refreshing and restorative when you drink from it. Kate, first well was hard to see or understand. The second well was a beautiful stone house with plants growing out of a water that was connected to the sky and stars. Wow, Kate, really transcendent, really connected with the whole thing. Very nice, thank you. Isabel says, first well was in the forest clearance of the other day. Word holy. It was holy water, crystal clear, beautiful. The second time the well turned into the ocean, again from the other day, I became a siren and took the golden bucket with me to feed the fishes. The word was voice. How beautiful is that, Isabel? How beautiful is that? Really nice, really nice, really nice visualizations, right? Meaningful. So write about that. Everyone that experienced this meditation, write about the experience. Because these images, they are powerful. And most times they bring us a sense of comfort and something like, oh, you know, that sigh of relief. Oh, because we get to experience this. Just beautiful, just beautiful. And Francesca says, my words were clear and happy. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Elshandra. Most welcome. Most welcome. Thank you. So let's see what the dragons have to tell us today about our throat chakra. Yes. What's the message that wraps up our experience throughout the session today? Our essence is meant to be restorative for ourselves and for other people as well. As long as we are aligned with our truth, nothing can go wrong. Nothing ever can go wrong. So for you to have experienced this clear water, yeah, that's a good thing. You are very much attuned to it. Although you may be struggling somehow, but you are attuned to it. Thank you for all the hearts. Okay, dear dragons, what is it that we need to know about our throat chakras here? What's the message? Well, it's a clear message. As I'm shuffling this very neat and tidy. And what they have to tell us is trust, love, and friendship. Look at that. Look at that. Trust, right? As in trust your voice. Not just the love and friendship, but trust your voice. Trust that everything is as it needs to be. Look at that. Even it's sky blue. Look at the colors of the card. It's sky blue, right? She has some paintings on her that are sky blue. Can you see it? And look at the little dragon. It's so cute. It's so cute. Marcy says, what's that noise? Yeah, probably the wind. It's not that windy, but it may, yeah, probably the noise. Although I have the noise reduction here, but it's not working properly, probably. But it's a bit windy today. Yay. Yay. So let's see what the booklet has to say about this card. It's the 25. Okay. It makes life worth living. It makes the stars sing. It brings meaning to us. It is the greatest joy in life. Love is the answer. Friendship and companionship is key. Seek and cherish positive and fulfilling relationships. Be open and giving like a child. Give and receive love in your life. Any good relationship needs to be built on trust, even the one, no, it's not on the booklet, even the one that we have with ourselves. Okay? So any good relationship needs to be built on trust. Open your heart to trust yourself and trust those you hold close to have your best interest in mind at all times. The time has come to have confidence in your heart and a sound mind. Release your inhibitions. Be calm and still. The universe has your back. The stars shine each and every night for you. How beautiful that is. Karen, that's an amazing message and color given today's chakra. Yeah, right? Caroline, whoa, the word trust has been coming up for me the last few days. There you go. So trust your inner truth so you can build a solid relationship with yourself and so that you can manifest it into the world as clear as it is. sound and clear. Look how the word sound also comes along. Where was it? The time has come to have confidence in your heart. Remember, the essence is at our heart. And the sound mind. Sound. Yeah. Throat chakra. Francesca, I love how there are always cats, dogs barking, and now the cock. Yeah, the cockerel. I get images come to me from being in Portugal. Lisbon is one of my favorite cities. Such a cute dragon. Yay. Francesca, yes, I do have a lot of cats here. I'm a mother of cats, so they always come along. I have dogs. They are down there, and I have ducks and I have chicken. And then there are some wild animals that come by, like a lot of birds, crows, seagulls. I don't know. It's like really nice, really nice. Perks of living in the countryside, not on the city. So if you ever come to Portugal, here again, I'm saying this, if you are coming to Portugal, visit Portugal, you can come and stay with me. I have a guest house to rent. And you can stay with me, then you can meditate with me as well. We can have journeys together if you'd like. So yeah, if you ever think of coming to Portugal, go ahead. Reach me out and I will let you know all about that. Francesca, sounds wonderful. Yeah, it is. It is. Trust, love, and friendship. Yeah. Marcy, thank you. Those are maybe the sounds I was hearing. Thank you. Oh, okay. About the wind, probably. Okay, so now we are reaching the end of our session today. Francesca is saying, I was meant to hear this today. Of course you were, dear. Of course you were. Nothing is by chance. Okay. And our brain has a capacity to select what we need in every moment. Not what we want, but what we need. Even if at the time it doesn't make a lot of sense, but if it stays with you, you will eventually get it. Okay. And it was meant for you at all times. At all times. Yes, I have one cat here. Not, oh, can you see her? Luna is there. The other one is down. Belchior. And I have some others around as well. There are 5 cats altogether. 5. And then the neighbor's cats that also come by. But the neighbor cats, they do not get along with the other 5s. The other 5. So 5 cats, 3 dogs, 14 chicken, and 6 ducks. And then me, my husband, and my parents all living here together in the countryside. Okay, so affirmations for the throat chakra. 3 of them as usual. So the first one, it is safe to speak my truth. So it is safe to get the bucket down and bring that water up. And share it. Drink it yourselves and share it with everyone else. I live an authentic life and I express myself using my own voice. So my own water. Yeah. Marcy, the wind and animals, it sounded like a cage animal. Oh, okay. But the wind was adding to the sound. So it sounded sad. Oh, okay, Marcy. Now I got your question. Yeah, the wind. No, okay, my animals are not caged. They are not. Karen, how lovely. Francesco, Marcy, that sounds like it really unsettled you. Yeah. So I'm sorry about that. But okay. Okay, so I will write the affirmations. So you can copy them to your notebook if you have. You can either say them out loud, which for today's chakra would be wonderful. The sound that comes out of our body resonates with our cells. It is our essence resonating with our body because our voice, when it's clear, it is our essence speaking. We have our own voice, right? We may have voices that resemble each other, but our own voice is really our own voice, unique at all times, like our handwriting. It's unique. So if you are writing, don't type. Really get a pen. I don't have a pen. Really have a pen and write it down. That is your essence reflecting back to you. That's why it's so important for us to keep on writing, using our own calligraphy. You know? Francesca says, maybe you can listen to a replay now that you understand what the sounds were. Yeah. And also on the replay, maybe the sound is better because it has a different feature that doesn't have the live zone inside timer. So it can probably sound better, probably. Not promising, but probably. So it is safe to speak my truth. It is safe to speak my truth. I live an authentic life. I live an authentic life. And I express myself using my own voice. Yes. And the practice for the day is just to sit in silence for 10 minutes. Just that. Sit in silence. That will help you connect, to slow down, to balance your throat chakra. Silence is important. If you want to add some music to it, some sounds to it, like a bath sound, you will find a lot of them here on Inside Timer. So just play it for 10 minutes. And you can sit, eyes closed, inside. Well, not only eyes closed, it's not mandatory for the eyes to be closed. You can be looking at a picture of something or a wall or an object. Just the main point is to sit in silence. Yeah, for 10 minutes. And that's it. We are just wrapping up our session here. 2 hours and 9. Oh my God. I keep on chatting. Michelle, how often do you recommend we do a chakra reset or clearance? Well, every week would be perfect if you could. But yeah, from time to time, like change of seasons, going even deeper as we do here during the equinoxes. And even during the solstices, we always work with the chakras. Although during the solstices, we use the elements, the 4 main elements of earth, water, fire, and air to balance the chakra system. During the equinoxes, we go deep. So this is my recommendation. Every change of seasons to have a really deep reset. So we can step into a new season, leaving behind what's no longer serving us and having some room for whatever it is coming our way next. Yeah, but every week, that would be ideal. Well, every day, actually, but I know it's hard to do it. But every week, just a quick reset of thinking of each chakra at a time and letting them settle. That would be good. Yeah. Karen, wonderful. Thank you. Most welcome. Isabel, thank you so much for your donation. Your donations mean a lot as I get to keep doing this series and all our sessions here together. So they mean a lot. If you would like to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you can find me on Instagram as the Feminine Path Project. You can find me on Facebook as Amar Sintra. I don't post a lot of things on Facebook. They are basically a copy of Instagram. But you can reach me out through messages direct on Instagram or the messenger on Facebook, or you can also just search for my own name, which is Alexandra Amaro, and you will always find me. You can message me here on Insight Timer. You can message me there on social media. I'm posting the links to the recorded sessions. I'm posting them to the stories, and they stay saved on the highlight, which is called Equinox Series. They're all there. The links for the next sessions and the ones that are recorded, they are there already. Okay. If still you do not have Instagram or cannot reach it, just send me a message here on Insight Timer and I will send you the link so you can access them. Yes. Francesca, thank you so much for your generosity. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Marcy says, I think those sounds, throat chakra and feeling cage, were symbolic. I've been struggling with relationships where my voice is rejected. Marcy, of course, of course. But you are the only one that can reposition that. Meaning that you feel that your voice is being rejected, you need to strengthen yourself to connect with your essence and to speak it. Even if you cannot speak it because you are struggling with it, write it down. Write your truth down. Okay, let it come out of yourself. And eventually, with practice, you can be strong enough to speak your truth. But you are the only one that can do that, because others, they do not get to play the main role in your life. You are the one. Okay, you are the main character. The others are always on a supporting role, even if the supporting role means they are making you out of your place. Okay, there's a test there. There's something there for you to reflect. Why are you allowing them to take you out of your center? Yes, but I would recommend, Marcy, for you to write everything down. Keep a journal. Okay, keep a journal. That's how your essence can start to manifest out into the world. Your world's out in a notebook. Yes. Okay, and eventually with time, you can truly manifest it through your voice. Singing would also be good for you. Even if you are like me and cannot sing, singing would be very, very nice for you. You could practice your voice coming out. Or read a poem, something out loud. Yeah, allow your voice to vibrate on your cells. Yes, Marcy? Okay, so this is my recommendation. And tomorrow we are having the third eye session. Same time, same place. I hope you can make it tomorrow as well. If you cannot, it will be recorded once again. And so later today, I will post the link on the stories on Instagram. But if you do not have Instagram, you can just send me a message here on Insight Timer and I will let you know. Robin says, I love your social media posts. Oh, thank you so much, Robin. Thank you so much. They are done with so much care. I put my love into them. So I'm so glad they resonate with you. Okay, dear ones. I hope you have a beautiful Monday ahead. I hope you have a very good night's sleep for those in Australia or on New Zealand. And I hope to see you here tomorrow for the third eye. Bring something dark blue by your side. Okay, dark blue, like a dark night sky kind of blue. Yeah. Francesca, I need to go now. Thank you so much. Tomorrow I'll be at work, so I'll find the replay. Okay. Okay. So bye-bye, dears. Mwah. Much love and see you tomorrow.